we will set up the employee data, hiring an employee into the system. That's what we will see now. Right. So we will see something called as employee transactions. Employee transactions. So what all we will cover in the employee transactions? So the entire life cycle, right? So adding an employee, then also in that exclusively add concurrent employment. I'll tell you what concurrent employment is. What global job info is. Then editing employee data. Once employee data is once employee is hired, then there may be some reasons for editing the employee data, right? Then terminating an employee, right? Creating a document, creating a badge, org chart, creating a note. So these are the key data what we will be seeing in the employee transactions data. Right. So adding an employee. So how do you add an employee? Adding an employee. So you add an employee by going to SuccessFactors. Admin Center. Then manage employees. If you click manage employees, then you update user information, and you can see add new employee. You see here, add new employee.
So when we go there, we don't go to when we go to the instance, we go to
we'll have to come down.
we'll center. Instead, go to use that update user information, right?
Correct.
And not manage.
See, it is under manage employees.
So,
you see, it is under manage employees. Manage employees and update user information. You see here, manage employees. Under them, update user information. And in this,
okay, what I was asking was, when you go to admin center, right? Do you use the icon manage employees, or you go to update user information?
okay,
Because
here
I saw you clicking on.
Yeah, we go to update user information. See, under manage, so that's the reason I gave manage employees. Okay, this is under manage employees. You go to update user information, and then you click on add.
Yes, okay.
Okay, you see here, I mean, we came here to this screen, add new employee screen. Okay, now let's hire date, company. Okay, thing is we can take our organization, what we have created also. But the only problem is the things like position management and all is not created, right? So once it is created, then we will take our organization. But now let's take an existing organization, whichever is there in the system. You're getting my point, right? Because there is not all the
Yes, I'm
objects on
listening.
position and all when it is created, then we will take our, but till then we will take this like new hire. Okay, first name. Okay. Okay, we can, and what all data we have, what all mandatory data we can give. So national ID information. Is this the format what you have?
We have four. Uh, we have 4224.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, cool. So we just gave this. But this is that number, is it? AHS AVS number? AHV AVS number?
We call it person number.
Oh, okay. Fine. That's okay. So we are giving this add new employee, and first we are giving the personal the biographical information like name, date of birth, and all this stuff. Then we will continue. Okay, you see, continue. Then we will give personal information. Temporary ID will be required. Continue. Okay. I think that
Yeah,
this
the
is not that number.
Switzerland. Yeah, for Switzerland. Yeah.
So I will.
Maybe we go to, because you have put Switzerland. Maybe we take another country we are used to.
Huh. Okay, I think we can delete this entry because it's not letting us. So we can move on. Okay, now personal information like gender. Okay, if you want to give more details, nationality, mm, and all we can provide, and then the country information, what all details you want to provide, you can the tag status, academic title, right, and all. Then you have the email information, contact information, and social accounts, your LinkedIn, mm, right? So all these accounts, and then the address as well. If you want, you can provide your address. So you're currently in Sweden, right?
Yes, I'm currently in Sweden. Put apartment 1401. That's our apartments are here. If it's compulsory.
Mhm. Okay, that's true. If you want emergency contacts and dependents, and then say continue. Now we'll go to the job information, the most crucial job information.
Hello?
Okay, it is asking for 5 numbers. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, it's 5 numbers here in Sweden.
Um, it's validating, you see, that format also. Okay, now, so the business unit. What's the time zone there?
20 plus 1.
GMT plus 1 is it? This is done. Plus 1 is it?
Yes, plus 1.
Yeah, let's use this. Then supervisor. Job classification. Immediately modify more page verified. So we are able to use some of our objects what we have created, right? Okay, continue. Oops, it's not taking the company.
Andrea, I don't think I'm following. Maybe you're a bit too fast.
No, it's not taking the company. Okay, now it has come because we gave all the other details, right? So these associations are not working probably, I believe. So what we'll do, mm, I'm trying to assign a manager, okay, supervisor. Fine, supervisor here. Technical architect. The new journey needs all these details, right? So that's what we are trying to provide. Regular temporary, yes. So if we try to give as much of information as possible, then after hiring, I mean, we can just start using this employee for other transactions. If there is no data, then again we have to go back and edit the data. So that's the point. That's what I was trying to do.
That is like this one you did it. I don't think I really followed. It's okay. I have to go through the video again.
Not required. So see what I was trying to do is see, there are four parts in on hiring an employee, onboarding an employee, creating an employee in the system. One is the biographical information. Okay, what is here, right? The biographical information. Second is the personal information. We have to provide the personal information. Whatever details we have, we can provide it here. Third is your job information, the company information, right? So if position is there, if we select position, everything else will propagate automatically. You see, as soon as we selected this, everything else got propagated. Most of the things will get propagated here. Okay. So and then now there is one more information left over, that is job relationships. So job relationships is job relationships or nothing but your HR manager, which is HRBP. Okay, then matrix manager, custom manager, second manager. So these are the job relationships. You know, of course, you know HR manager and matrix manager, right? So, are you are aware of matrix manager, right?
No.
Okay,
Which one is
I'll
it?
just yeah, I'll give you an example. Let's say Charles is Charles is the manager for Anya and Tessa, and there is one more person working, um, Krish. This person is dotted line reporting, which means matrix reporting, which means Krish, Krish actually there is a separate manager for Krish. Let's say Mike. Okay, but then Krish is also 40% of the time Krish is working for Charles also for a project. But Krish direct manager is Mike, right? So in this case, Charles will be Krish's matrix manager, which means not a direct manager, but for a project he is working. So Charles is the Krish's matrix manager. Are you getting? Not a direct manager. Direct manager is Mike, but for a project, Krish is reporting to Charles. So Charles is the matrix manager for Krish. Are you getting what is matrix manager?
Yeah, I guess it now.
Yeah. So we provided all the details. Let's go ahead. Company, business unit, division, location. Some error it's showing. Let's see. There is some error, right? So I'm just trying to see what the error is in the job.
Also an error.
Let's start again. Okay, there is some error, so it's not accepting the values. So let's start again. So update user information, add new employee. So new hire. There is a condition that minimum the employment should be 18 years. So that's the reason it was not allowed. 18. Then vacancy, Sweden, Sweden. So accepting national ID. Then we have personal information. If we have any other information, we can just mention. Otherwise, we can global information. We continue.
Still an error.
Okay, there is a space here. Okay, now we have to enter the organization information. So whatever we are aware. We should, mhm. Working days. full-time employee, equivalent one is a full-time employee. Yes.
Yes.
Employee class is active. Pay scale level. Let's okay. So job information is completed. Now we are moving to compensation information. Okay. So pay type, salary, fit trade, range penetration. So this is where you include all the salary information, right? The recurrent payments, deduction, the payment information,
Mm-hmm.
salary, what is the pay group, is eligible for benefit, the pay grade, benefits rate, and then the compensation, the base salary. What's the currency? What's the Sweden currency?
Krona.
What is that? KR?
SEK.
Oh, HSC.
SEK.
Oh, okay. You can keep adding that, the salary components. Oh, personal number for control. Click proceed to
Check
save.
the national ID of the. It has to be
Click.
4, 2,
Yes.
2, 4.
2 to 4, is it? That is national ID. Yeah, here, national ID. Edit. What is that?
It has to be 4 and then space 2, space 2, space 4. You understand?
4 digits, is it?
So it has to be like the year. Huh?
4 digits space.
4, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Space 2
Space.
digits. Space
Okay.
2 digits.
Hmm.
Not even space, it's a dash. You have to put a dash. Space 4 digits.
2
Dash,
digits.
yes, like that.
2 digits.
Yes.
1.
4 digits. And 4 digits.
Oh, okay. This way. Let's see what happens. I mean, it's automatically correcting itself. Let's see. It's not valid. I'll say proceed.
Yes.
For now, let's proceed. You can later change it. Okay. So the employee is hired in the system now. You can see the hire date will be 3/21/2021. If you want to view profile like what we are viewing, you can just view profile.
Where are you?
Do you see the one what we had, whatever data we have? So you can also view the org chart. From 11, the Chris Richter is the manager. If you move on, Monica is the manager. Gladys. So it goes on. This is the org structure. Right, so the org structure of Lansui. So this is what. Okay, so we have hired an employee into the system. Right, successfully, we have hired an employee. I'll also show you how we import an employee into the system. After all this process, I'll show you how do we import that employee into the system. We can also import the employee data. Like we created the foundation objects through import, right? Yesterday, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, we can
Yes, I remember
upload,
we did that.
yeah, we can upload the employee data also to create the employee. Right, so this is, so you can also start adding an employee. You can add an employee here. Go to update user information, add new employee. See what all data you have, you provide it. If you don't have any data, don't worry about it. We can do it later. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever data you have, you please provide it in the add new employee and then keep moving on. So personal, biographical, personal, then job information, then compensation information. So once you create that, so that will um, give you, see, it would have created the employee ID also. You see here, though we didn't give the employee ID, you see my employee file. Okay. Line 3. Do you see? We did not give this, right? But it automatically got assigned personal ID.
Yeah, we
10.
did give that
Yeah,
103252.
yeah, that's the employee ID or personal ID, person ID, whatever. And the remaining details we can keep providing the address and dependent. Whatever information is missing, we can just keep adding it here. Now let's go back. Say we have added an employee. We created an employee. So we have to create concurrent employment. So what is concurrent employment? Right. So concurrent employment, let's say LAN is working on one job. Okay. So this is the primary job, what we have hired now. Let's say Lance manager comes back and says, Lance, there is one more job, but in a different entity, you have to support because you have some time, you have to support that. So then what LAN will do? LAN will support there also, but because it's a separate entity, LAN has to be put on concurrent job. LAN will be working here also.
No,
The primary
I
job.
didn't follow.
Okay, so see, LAN is working here on this job, like what we have hired for, right? Let's say HR technical architect. We have hired LAN, right? And because LAN has some capacity, LAN's manager will come and say, LAN, there is one more additional job you have, but that's in a separate entity. May not be in the same company, but may not be in the same same entity. It may be in the other sub entity. Let's say if Oracle is the company, under Oracle there can be many sub companies, right? So in that LAN is working here, but now labs manager wanted LAN to work on this company also for 40%. Here 60%, here 40%. So because yeah, it's in a different entity under Oracle. So that's what is called concurrent job because everything changes, right? Manager changes for this manager location, everything changes, right? So that's why it's called as concurrent job. So we will create a concurrent job for LAN and see what happens. Concurrent job, okay? So where do we do that? Concurrent employment. Mm, Concurrent employment. Okay, so where do we go to create a concurrent employment? Let's see. And select an employee's profile. Go to actions. I'll show you, okay? Add concurrent employment. So where do we select employee's profile? Okay, we'll search here, right? Let's say we are in home. We wanted to create concurrent employment for LAN. So what we'll do, we will go and search for LAN. If you click on that, we'll go to the profile.
Yeah.
See, if you mouse over it, this is called as quick card from where we can go to different places. So you can go from take action here to add a concurrent employment, or you're seeing concurrent employment here, right? Add concurrent employment. Are you able to see, Langzi?
Yes, I'm able to see.
Okay. So otherwise, what you do, you just click on here. You can either go here directly, or you click on the profile, and it will open up.
Yeah.
From there, you can take it. You see actions here,
Yes.
and you see concurrent employment.
At concurrent employment. Yeah.
So concurrent employment. I'm adding concurrent employment. Okay, so event reason would be concurrent employment because we are adding concurrent employment. Additional concurrent employment. So hire date is today. Then if we said it will be a different company, right? So we
Company. Yeah.
will select. They continue. Right, so you just have to provide all this information, secondary job information, then the supervisor, then the time information, job relationships with the HR manager, and compensation information, and then we can just submit it. You can provide the data, but just this is a sample, so we are just moving ahead. You have successfully added an employment. It may take a couple of minutes before it can be displayed. Okay, we have added the concurrent employment for a different company. We'll see what are the changes in the profile. Okay, do you see here?
Okay, I can hear you.
Yeah,
No,
there
no
should,
data maintained.
In fact, because the titles were not there, right? So it's coming as no data. These should be titles. So what we'll do, see, if you just select this tab, it will move to the different positions what we have. Okay, so what I'll do quickly, we will go to employee data, and let's give this is how we edit the data. Okay, so I'm just giving this as the job title we will give HR tech or tech. Okay, so we will see when we edit the employee data, we'll see what this event and all this stuff. Data change. job title. You can see here there are two here. It came as one also because of the concurrent job, right?
Yeah, they say multiple employment. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, multiple employment. So I just selected. You see, because we updated as HR tech architect, it's coming. No data it was showing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we will change
Yeah.
this also. We'll go to the job information, edit. Here we'll see SAP HCM lead, just for differentiation, okay? And it will ask
Mm-hmm.
for the event. We will say data change. Say, now you'll see, yeah, you see there are two titles now. There was no data, right? So we changed the employee data and it's coming. So this is the, see, you see the star mark. Star marks denote the primary employment. What is primary employment? For which the employee joined first. Employee joined as HR
Okay.
tech architect, right? And only then he got the secondary job as a concurrent employment, correct? See, this star means primary employment. All, see, if this star is not there, it is very difficult to identify which is the primary job, right? Which is the primary employment.
Yes.
So that's why this star is here. So, and then if you want the information of SAP HCM lead, if we need to see that, so we will click on this and then we'll be able to see the respective data. Here it's changing. You can see if we select this, it is showing as 103252 bar 1. If you select this, it shows 103252, which is this
Five.
primary, right?
Yeah.
See, for primary and
Yes.
secondary, there is a difference. No? Now, we will, can we go and see how, if we proxy as Lansvi, how does that profile look like? Can we go and see? So let's proxy as Lansvi. Okay, the primary one, let's see. Okay. This is a new employee, right? So that's why it's showing up. Okay. Okay. Do you see here? You see here,
Yeah.
if you want to toggle, this is how the actual employee, if we log in as Lansvi, this is how we will see it. If Lansvi has to go to this secondary employment, she will click on this so that all the respective data will show here. So you can see this is selected now. SAP HCM lead is selected. HR Tech Arc. If we want to move to HR Tech Arc, which is the primary one, we'll just click on it. And you can just go and see their profile. You see, there is only very few options here, right? Because this is a new employee and a normal employee, not an admin. So that's why admin has very less options here, if you see. And the employee doesn't even have admin center, obviously, right? Employees doesn't have admin center, right? Only
Yes.
SuccessFactors admins will have admin center.
Admin center.
Okay, now let us, so this is just to show you what is permanent, what is the primary employment and what is the secondary employment. Now let us come out of now what is the other one? We have global job info, right?
Global job info.
So what is the global job information? What do you think? Global job information. If the employee goes overseas for a project, right? For other countries, other than the
Okay, the
home country.
employee goes to different country for an assignment.
Correct, correct. So select an employee's profile, actions, add global job info. Right, so same again, select land. Okay, we have these two jobs. Because there is concurrent employment, it should showing like. So you see, when we hire a global job information, you see what happens to the profile. So actions, then add global assignment details. Okay, add global assignment details. Click on it. Okay, event reason, you can see global assignment. Assignment type short term. Start date is today. End date is this. Company is UK. Continue. You want to provide any details? Yeah, well, let's provide the job title, right? So global SF HR lead, global success factors HR lead. So if you want, we can provide all the other information like job relationships and all. But due to time, let's move on. When you are trying to create, you can provide all this data and see. Successfully added a global assignment. It may take a couple of minutes before it can be displayed. Okay. Okay, do you see? Can you tell me what changes have happened?
Yeah, on global assignment.
Hmm. What other changes do you see?
I see an addition like on the green. I see SAP. No, I see there's a green attachment there
Yeah.
on global assignment until March 28th as global success factor HR lead short-term assignment.
Okay. So what do you see
I see.
in the first two assignments?
I see now it has changed to home assignment paused. HR will take
Yeah.
the home assignment has been paused. The another home assignment, which is this concurrent assignment, has also been paused
Yeah. Why is it paused? Why do you think it is paused?
because the employee has to go on another job description
Exactly.
to another place, to another country or
Another
so.
country preferably, right? So that's why that is global
Mhm.
assignment. So global assignment, when you provide, the system will assume that employee is going out of the country. So then if he is going out of the country, if she is going out of the country, it's practically impossible to work here, right? Unless, I mean, it is
Mhm.
something to do with online only. So that's why system assumes that, and it will pass the employment till the global assignment is over. Okay, so let me create a
Yeah.
screenshot. So this is primary employment, where this star is primary. Okay, and this is concurrent.
Current employment.
And you see the globe symbol. The globe symbol means that is global.
Yeah.
You see the globe here.
Yeah.
So the importance of this star is that if we are integrating the success factors with the third party system, how does the third party know whether it is a permanent employment or concurrent employment or global assignment? Based on this.
Yeah. Based on the star.
Yeah. So I will use the screenshot. And can we see how LAN is able to view her profile? Let's proxy. You can see here first the lead, global
Yeah.
lead, then primary employment, then concurrent employment. If you click, it will go to the respective employments, and then you can go to their respective profile also, employee file as well. This is tech architect profile. You can go through the details and you see you have limited visibility also. Personal info and employment info. And if you want to go to the concurrent employment, you can go again. Okay, so this is the concurrent employment. You can see 1, 103 to 52 -1. And if we go to the lead, let's see what number it's displaying. It should display 2 actually. Employee file. You see, it's 2 now.
Yeah.
You see it's giving?
Yes, it's 2 now.
Yeah, if we create one more concurrent employment, then it will give 3. It will go on like that.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions about the concurrent and global assignments?
No, that one is clear.
Okay. Let's take like a 10-minute break and then resume. That fine?
Okay. Yeah, just fine.
I'll just put you on mute and then we will resume.
Yes, Ajay.
Yeah. Start off now.
Mhm.
So we have editing the employee data. Right, we'll see how do we edit the employee data. So for editing the employee data, you have different options for the employee data getting edited. So we'll see what those options are first, and then we will see practically where are those options. editing employee data or employee records management. So before doing this, let us see the event reasons, right? So why? Because we'll be requiring the event reasons. So we'll see
Yeah.
events and event reasons. So if you remember, we have already discussed about the events. Can you just remember where we discussed about the event?
Sorry, I didn't get that. Can I just say?
We already discussed about the event.
Event.
Can you tell
Yes.
where we discussed about that event? Can you remember?
Yeah, in the beginning we were talking about
Yeah, exactly. So,
corporate data,
yeah, you see
employee
here
data, and all that stuff.
when we saw
Mhm.
the data models, you see here
Yeah, I'll talk. Yeah.
these data models, right? So when we saw the data models, that's when we discussed about the event reasons, right? So let's see
Yeah.
what are the events and how are we creating the event reasons, right? So uh, whatever employee central records HR transactions, right? Like your
Mhm.
hire or termination, data change as the events. Okay, and events, as we discussed, there is only 6 standard events defined in success factors. You cannot create more events. You can only change the labels. That too through pick list management. We cannot change the. We cannot create more events. There are 6 standard events which success factors gives us. We cannot create more, but we can create more event reasons. Okay. So we will see the points. So what are events we will see. Employee Central records HR transactions as events. EC provides standard system defined events and we cannot create additional events. However, we can change the labels through pick list. I'll show you the pick list. In order for the HR to capture the employee life cycle events, for example, hire, termination, leave of absence, transfer, etc. The event reasons concept came into existence. There are 6 standard events in SuccessFactors Employee Central. We can create any number of events. We can create any number of event reasons and associate with event. So we have already discussed about the event reasons, right? Let's take them as is. This one. So the events are 6 standard events. What are the 6 standard events?
Hire, termination,
Yeah. Yep.
leave of absence,
Yeah. So higher
transfer,
events. That's right. So first one is higher, then leave of absence, pay rate change,
exchange, transfer,
transfer, then
termination,
data change,
change,
and termination.
termination.
Yeah. So now event reasons. So these are the events, right? And these are the associated event reasons, and many more. These are some examples which we spoke about. Now, let us create some event reasons. So how do we create event reasons? What is event reasons? What are they? Are they foundation objects, MDF foundation objects, or non-MDF foundation objects? You can see here. Um, so event reasons. Yeah, you see event reason. So that's list of objects which did not move to MDF, non-MDF foundation objects. Correct. So where do we create non-MDF foundation objects? Non-MDF foundation objects are created in manage organization, pay and job structures, right?
Yes.
Manage organization, pay and job structures. So that's where we create it. So let us go to manage organization, pay and job structures. So where should we go to manage organization, pay and job structures? Admin center,
Admin center,
employee files,
employee files, and then
manage
manage
organization, pay and jobs.
jobs.
Creating event reason. Admin center, employee files, and manage organization, pay and job. Yeah. So here, let's go and take an event reason. Create an event reason. 01/01/1900. Event reason 19. So we will say new hire. Mm, Status active event. So which event we had to associate it to hire, right?
Yeah.
Hire is an event. But see, we told 6 events, but there are so many here. So what may be these? We only told that there are standard 6 events in the system, right?
Yes.
What are these?
They could be one of the events that has been modified to another reason.
Excellent. Yeah, these are the labels. We already discussed it here, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
cannot create additional events. However, we can change the labels through pick list. So we'll see. I'll just show you that these are all the pick list values. I'll show you the pick list. So pick list is a different topic for us, but because we have to see it now, I'll just quickly show you where the pick lists are. So you just have to go to the pick list center. Pick list center. So search for event. Okay, you see here event.
Yeah.
Okay, you see here now all the list of events you will get it. Suspension, promotion, hire. You see hire, rehire. So
Yeah.
what all value you will get here? Sorry, here you're getting it. You see
Mm-hmm.
assignment, data change. Let's say for example data change. Where is data change? You see data change.
Yeah.
And higher, where is higher here,
Yeah.
correct? Likewise you have all this uh, job change, all that. See, this is label, you see here the labels have
Yeah.
been changed, correct? So event higher employee status is active. I mean that's fine. I mean it's active. If you want this position to be created, is it a payroll event? Yes or no? If you want to display it in the internal job history portal, just say yes. So new hire. So we are creating a new hire event reason and associating with the hire event. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, employment status field, they wanted to show it as active. Okay, fine. Let's show it. Okay, we have created this event, right? Now, let's go and create one more event. Event reason, sorry. Event reason. Let's go and create one, sorry, 01/01. So this is for data change. Uh, change, data change. Change. Status active, event reason as you have a data change, right? That's also an event, no?
Yeah.
Data change. So employee status is fine. Internal job history portlet. Right, so we are changing the data, we created that, and let's create one for termination also. So these are the ones which we will use it in the future. Event reason. Oops, there's another. Okay. Event reason. Mm, mm, voluntary retirement. Retirement. Okay, voluntary retirement. This is termination. We'll attach it to the termination. Retirement. So what is the globe symbol denotes? What is the globe symbol denotes?
What is the
Globe symbol will denote global translations, which means this has translations. Right? I will show you. You click on it, you can see different languages. You can translate it.
okay?
This is a certification question. Okay, globe symbol denotes translations. So this event is termination. And then save it. Let's say. Okay, we created event reasons. So now you are aware how to create event reasons.
Yeah.
So now let's go back and see editing the employee data, the key transaction. How do we edit the employee data? So what are the options we have to edit employee data?
You can go direct to the employee files.
Yeah, so there are basically multiple options. So you have pencil icon, you have insert new record, and you have edit from history. So these are the three options you have to edit the employee data. Okay, we'll see where do we go to edit this kind of employee data. Right, pencil icon. So what happens in the pencil icon? Let's see. So when you use this pencil icon, okay, what I'm by telling pencil icon, what I am referring to is, do you see pencil icon here?
Yes, I see that.
So that's what I'm referring to. Okay, pencil icon. And I will show you. Do you see the time, the clock here? This is history, edit from history. You see edit in the history, and you see insert new record here.
Your screen is a bit small. Yes, I see it's a new record.
Yep. So first we'll see pencil icon. Add new information or edit information or record without overwriting the data. It doesn't overwrite, okay? It will create history if you use pencil icon. That's what the meaning is, right? So this does not require an event reason. And this transaction may or may not require a workflow. We'll see workflow. What workflow is a step-by-step approval process, right? So this may or may not require. Then we have insert new record. So what happens in insert new record? Again, add new the same. It adds or edits the information without overwriting the data, and this requires an event reason. This requires an event reason. Okay. Here it doesn't require. When you go to pencil icon, it doesn't require. Here it requires an event reason. So then this will not require a work. Now edit from history. What is about edit from history? It overrides the existing data. It doesn't. It overrides the existing data. It doesn't save the data in the history. It overrides whatever it is. Like overrides. Let's say if the data is LAN is there, and if the new data is NAL, it will go and override. It will erase LAN and it will write NAL. But in insert new record and pencil icon, it will say LAN is the old data, NAL is the new data, right? So it will give as NAL, and here it will be there as LAN cancel, like this, because the history, previous data and new data. I'll show you with example. Now first we will see pencil icon, add new information. So how do we so again, there are two ways of editing, two options to edit employee data. Okay, so there are two options to edit employee data. First one, select an employee, file, actions, change, job and compensation information. Second, select an employee profile and edit from the profile. So all this edit from the profile. I will give it here. It overrides the data and it does not require a workflow. Okay, you see here, first is employee file actions, change job and compensation information. So we will go to, let's select Anya. And if you mouse over, you see here Anya Singh. Click on Anya Singh's profile.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see actions here?
Yeah.
Actions. You see change job and compensation information.
Yes.
Click on it. So job information. If you want to change job information, so click on job. You see job information is there, job relationship is there, compensation is there. So click on job information. So what are job information? What is the job information? Your organization details, your
Higher date,
hire date,
position.
everything. Right? So you see here, so this is asking for event reason, correct?
Yeah.
Um, Sorry, what is this? Data change, right? So data change event. So you see, if it is asking for because it is job information, it is asking for the event because it's critical data, right? So
Mm-hmm.
okay, whatever we have created is not yet synced into the system. It's not yet come here. So let's take something else, like whatever we wanted to change. Let's change a data. Okay, let's do a job title update. So job classification. So if you want to just, I'm adding one. Okay, I'm just changing from support to 1 1. You see here. Or okay, let's let it be there. We will see work days per week is 5. We'll change that and then save it. Okay, it got saved, right? So you can see. You see work days. So how we can also see here, you see history. Do you see the changes what we made here
Mm-hmm.
from the history?
Yeah.
Do you see 5? Yeah, we replace 0 with 5. Yeah. So we can change that job information. Also, what else can we change? We can also change the job relationships. What are the job relationships? We just discussed, right? Job
Which we
relationships are your HR manager, matrix manager, custom manager, second manager, correct? So HR manager. So he's Tessa. So if you want to use a matrix manager, let's say, if you want to create a matrix manager. So So just create a matrix manager and save. Looks okay. If you go to the job relationships, you see matrix manager. If you see the history, you'll get to know that we have added recently. You see,
Mm-hmm.
last updated by so and so this date. And you can also change the compensation details, compensation information. So for job relationships, it did not ask event reason. Did you notice?
Yeah, I,
It
I noticed
asked
that.
for job information. Yeah. Now you see, for compensation, it will require an event reason, because if some data is changed, why is it changed? If that we have to record, then we have to record it in an event, right? Event reason, right?
Yeah.
Do you see here? Event, it's asking data change, and then let us change. We'll see it's still not synced. That's why it's not showing up. So we will see compensation change. Correction, pay rate change. Okay, let's go here, and then you can see, let's increase this to, oops, sorry. I'm going back, change compensation information as on today. Pay rate change. Okay, we are saving it. Okay, that data we have changed. So these changes what we have made, right? That we can make here also. What all we made changes? We made changes to job information, job relationship, compensation information. Now I'll show you about the pencil icon. So let's say if we want to change something, like for example, I wanted to change the address, or some personal information. So what did we spoke about personal information? The pencil icon. We said add new information without overwriting the data. Does not require an event reason. This transaction may or may not require a workflow. Okay. So it does. See, is it asking for event reason?
No.
No, it's not asking for event reason, right? So So we are just adding the personal information and save it. See, it did not ask event reason, it did not ask workflow also. See, may not require a workflow, correct?
Yeah.
Let's see if this is see without overwriting the data. So this part we will see now. So if you see here, you see, because we added the data, it's not showing up. Otherwise, personal title we have added, display title we have added. So if we had changed it, let's say, let's change some data. Pencil. Let's change the existing data, for example. So from Anya to Sing, let's change, save it. And if you go to the history, edit. So it is still showing the complete name. We'll see, we'll take another example. Just for example.
That's what we did. We added the complete name.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. But I just wanted to show you the in history, how is it, looking like when we go to the history. employment details. Okay, job relationships, pencil icon. So instead of Michael Pittman, we will just change it to Veronica. Veronica Tessa. Save. Okay. For the history, you see here. So Tessa was there, effective as of last updated by SF so and so on Sunday. Matrix manager changed and the date, see 21/20/21. So it's having the history, right? The history record is there. That's what we wanted to see. So that is about pencil icon. So let's see about edit, insert new record. So insert new record. See, so insert new record requires an event reason. You see, if we, how do you go to insert new record? So click on the history and then you see here insert new record. If you insert a new record, it will ask for an event reason. See, is it asking for event reason? Data change.
No, yes, it's asking.
Yeah, you see, requires an event reason. Data change. Then let's say not job title update. Let's change something else. Data change. Still not come up. That's okay. Data change. So let's see what do we change. We'll say standard hours from 40 to 45. And save it. Okay, do you see? It did not overwrite. You see here 40. It's stroke of 40 and we will see old value of changed field. Are you seeing this comment? Old value of changed field.
Yeah.
So it replaced 45. So that is insert new record. It asked for an event reason. It did not overwrite the data. It did not ask for a workflow also.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say this may or may not. Why? Because at times, if somebody wants to track some data change, they can create a workflow in the system. Here it is not there. We'll see when we go to the workflows, we'll see how to create the workflow and attach it here in any of this transaction. So now we have the third one is edit from history, right? Edit from history. So edit from history means you see here, just click on the history and you see the edit here. This is what edit from history is. Edit. So if you go to history and edit a data, let's see what happens. So I'm making the work days per week from 5 to 4. So So the changes what we have done from 4 to 5, and let's go back and change it to, see that 5 went away. You see that 5 record is not there, 4 to 5 that record is not there because it's overwritten, right? You see here,
Yeah.
it overrides the existing data and it did not ask for a workflow. Right, so that's what is the edit. So you can either edit the data this way by going to actions, change job and compensation, or you can edit the data to data this way also, employee profile data.